Boys, men are often reluctant to come forward, but actually there's been quite a swift response by many of them.
So I think we have to absolutely praise the courage and the bravery that it's taken for these players to come forward, and now the courage and the bravery of other victims coming forward through the helpline. There is a culture in football, and absolutely was a culture in the football in the 80s and the 90s when these abuse allegations are being made, of that absolute male, masculine locker room environment. And child abusers will use fear, shame and guilt to really prevent someone from speaking out. So it's why it's just so vital all the victims will come forward.
As vital as it is in other walks of life, and as Julian alluded to, we've been here before with other historical cases of child sexual abuse. Should we be surprised that it seems to be more prevalent in football than perhaps we realised?
So I think we're not surprised by the revelations. Where there is opportunity and access to children, child abuse can thrive if you do not have the right policies and procedures in place and the right systems and, you know, parents asking the right questions when they send children to sport. That's the time that we were in the 80s and the 90s. There has been a significant improvement. You know, the Football Association have worked with the NSPCC really extensively to make sure the right systems are in place now. But there's lots more that still needs to be done to make sure that children are safe.
And parents watching, of boys and girls, will be wondering what they should be doing nowadays if they're off, well, not just playing football, playing any sort of sports with people they perhaps don't know. What kind of questions should they be asking?
I mean, playing sport is a child's dream, and it should be a thing that they can enjoy. So if parents can take that key role of asking those questions, so go to the clubs and make sure that you know and understand the policies they have in place, the qualifications, the police checks that people will have in place, but also have the conversations yourself with your child around what's expected behaviour and not. So we have a great resource at the NSPCC called Pants, or the Underwear Rule, which is about sexual abuse, but it's not actually saying the word sexual abuse to your child, but it's equipping them with the knowledge and the skills of what's OK and what's not OK. Many
thanks indeed, Emily. And the NSPCC helpline number is on your screen now, should you need it. It's 0800 023 2642.